All aboard for Cookie Cook Trains. Hello everybody and welcome back to Cookie Cook Trains. Today you join me for another locomotive review, this time for Bachmann's Rusty from the Thomas & Friends range. Now, one point I will address straight away, it is pretty obvious if you use your eyes that this box is pretty beaten up. This example was from eBay, but it has never been run apparently, so it should be like new, quote unquote, but with the exception of the box. Obviously, so this review might have to be taken with a pinch of salt. I do not know, I have not run it yet, but we'll get to that point when we get there. One up I will give Bachmann over the likes of Rapido is their packaging. It is a lot easier to see the model inside. I mean, you can quite clearly see Rusty in there looking nice and handsome. Do you know what? Let's see how we go with the unboxing. Despite my injury on my thumb and having stitches, excuse the semi-grimness of the bandage. Let's get him out. Whoa. Okie doke. Whoa. Okay. So yes, as I mentioned, this model, it was from eBay. The price of this, effectively second-hand, but like I paid £80 for it, which I think is pretty good considering the RRP, which I think is about 120 for this. But most retailers, it goes for between like 100 and 110, I think. But we'll see. Is that good value for money? We shall see. Now, I've got a feeling this might be an import Rusty. I am not sure. Might not be one of the European ones. Might be one of the American ones. It says HO there, which I believe is what the scale they use for the American stuff. Although they're pretty much the same. But I mean, you can see here the instruction list there, and the so it's got a flywheel by the looks of it. Oh, that's pretty good. Right, okay. Yeah. So already, I mean, that kind of thing, the flywheel, I mean, that does make a difference to smooth running. So hopefully, I mean, well, for the money, you should really expect little things like that. I mean, you can't expect a load of features for something in 009 because, you know, especially in 040 like Rusty is here, because they are unbelievably tiny. Do you know what? I have to say, the Bachmann Thomas & Friends range, always very, very glossy. And, you know, I mean, to be fair, is actually something I like for these. I mean, most people don't like things to be too glossy, but again, we are talking about a Thomas & Friends character. Although, saying that, when you go back and look at the show, especially the model series, and most of the characters are normally sort of dirtied up at least a little bit. They're not normally always pristine. But yeah, doesn't he look good? Do you know what? I was worried about the face. When you look at pictures on the internet, and you can see what I mean, it always looks a bit derpy, but actually, in real life, he looks pretty good. Pretty handsome in there. One negative I will mention here is there is literally no cab at all. So unlike Reneus and Scarloe, which do have cabs, albeit empty cabs, you could at least put like a driver and fireman in there to, hide, disguise the fact they don't have any sort of controls or anything like that. But with Rusty here, you cannot do that. That's a shame. Okay, so filling him in the hands, he is quite weighty, which is good, would be necessary for a 009. And he's clearly made out of metal. I can feel that, like in the hands. He's cold to the touch. So yeah, I mean, that'll be good. I mean, I'm going to just put him on the scales and we'll see how much he weighs. Oh, 39 or 40 grams. Not too bad. 40 grams. So if I compare that to something of a similar size, I will use Alice, which is the Quarry Hunslet from Bachmann. So comparatively then, Okay, so Alice is only 33 grams, so Rusty is heavier than Alice, although, similar size. I mean, obviously, this is going to mess up the scales here, but yeah, basically, you'll be able to see there. Yeah, so actually, Rusty is a little bit smaller, but heavier. And Alice, as you can see, I've got two figures glued to her, so yeah. So 40 grams for something that size is quite impressive. Okay, so I've taken my phone out of the holster so I can get a bit of a closer look. Excuse the wobbly nature of the camera. But yeah, no, he's looking pristine. So my compliments to the eBay seller who said it was obviously just the cosmetic nature of the box that was damaged, and this hasn't been run apparently, so we'll soon see. Obviously, I've not tested him at all yet. When I do these reviews, I prefer it to be like, I'm not familiar with the model, because I can give my initial impressions, which I think is far better for these kind of reviews. Yeah, doesn't he look good? Yeah, if you're looking for Rusty from Thomas & Friends, you cannot go wrong with this model. Definitely. I mean, look how good he looks. And that face. Look at that face. So that's enough looking at him. Now we'll get on with the functional part of the review and see how he runs. Okay, so you join me down at Cookhaven Quarry, where we will test Rusty. We will quickly do a slow speed performance check, then followed by the running in period of half an hour in each direction, which I will not be filming because this review would be very long and boring. But yes, after the running in period has been done, we will then do the slow speed performance test again to see if there's any improvements. But out of the box, how does he do? So I will slowly apply power until he goes. Oh look, oh blimey. Wow, that is some slow running. And bear in mind, he has never been run before. That is at like 20%, or almost under 20%, but look how slow that is. Jeez, it's really slow. What about backwards? Yeah, does it the same backwards as well, look. Wow, that has got to be the slowest runner that I have ever had, especially out of the box. That is impressive, very impressive. So I'll turn it up a little bit more. Oh, that is stalled now, great. Bear in mind, he hasn't been running before, so it might be a bit of a, I'll have to nudge him a little bit. Come on. Come on. Go on. There we go. Okay. So if I just... Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean that was a good slow speed performance, but he hasn't been running yet. I will be running him in for half an hour in each direction, and then we will do those same slow speed tests again. Okay, so that is running in completed, and it went well. Both directions, nice and smooth, no issues. But then, even on my layout, I wouldn't have expected there to be too many. He is an 040, and those were designed to go around tight layouts. Okay, so on to the next test. Okay, so 040s do have a tendency to cut out on points at slow speeds. My track layout is the P code 009 track, so we'll see how well he goes over these points. Let's go slowly. So applying power gently. Oh, he stopped on the dead point. Of course he stopped. I mean, he is an 040, so just give him a nudge. Yeah, good, excellent. Let's flip the point. See how he goes backwards over it. All right. Come on, back you come. Yeah, good, excellent. Let's go back. Oh, excellent. Brilliant. Excellent. I'll flip the point again. Go backward. Brilliant. So yeah, he goes over points just fine, even though he is an 048. So yeah, fabulous. So after completing running in, I just wanted to see what his slow speed running is now like. So I will turn power off. Set him going forward. Slowly turn up now. See if he moves. Is he moving it? 10%? Not moving. Oh no, no, he goes, look, Jesus. Look at that. That is a mightily impressive crawl, isn't it? I mean, some of that will be the flywheel. That and the fact that there's no sort of valve gear to worry about on a diesel locomotive, because I'm sure the valve gear hinders the steam equivalent. But look at that. Look how slow that is. That is really impressive. Let's go backwards. Jesus. Yeah. Even more impressive now he's been running. Fabulous. Go, Rusty, go. I guess we're stopping there. Right. So now we get to see how well does Rusty pull.
So Alice, what's a beautiful young engine like you doing in a dusty quarry like this?
Well, that's a straight up rejection. Sorry, Rusty. Okay, all joking aside, let's see how well Rusty pulls rolling stock. Okay, so for the rolling stock test, I have decided to use these tipper wagons, which, well, the main reason why I've decided to use these is because basically, I have magnetic couplings on everything else, and I didn't think it'd be very fair to fit magnetic couplings to Rusty and then call that part of the review, because at the end of the day, that's not how they come out of the box, you know, so it's not really fair, is it? So I'm just using the standard Bachmann coupling, which it comes with, which is like a lock and hook kind of thing. And these are the only rolling stock I've got which still have those. So, and of course, in true fashion, I've sent in the wrong direction. I want Rusty to come back in. Here we go. Right, so is he going to couple up all right? Was that successful? Oh, yes, it was. Okay, good. So, okay, so I'm going to set him off, go and run my layout, and we'll see how he goes. Yeah, there he goes, look. Very nice. And through the main part of the quarry. Yes, through the tunnels. Brilliant. And then finally, just round Clarkson Corner. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so while Rusty goes around the layout with the small load I've given him there, I'll just give you my final thoughts. So for the Bachmann 009 gauge Rusty, he's perfect. If you were certainly looking for a Thomas & Friends Rusty, yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, he's your only option, but he's perfect. He fits the bill nicely. Probably the most important thing when it comes to when considering whether these models are any good or not is what was the manufacturer going for. And in this case, obviously Bachmann were looking to create a 009 version of the character Rusty from Thomas & Friends, and they hit the nail on the head with it. Not only does it look the part, but it performs well. A very good slow speed performance, pulls things nicely, runs smoothly, very basic on details, but then the prototype was. Only disappointment is that there's no room in the cab to put little models in like there is with Rheneas and Skarloey. And obviously there's no interesting motion to look at, but them being a diesel, that is typical. Now, value for money, is it there? Well, I mean, you are considering this is a Thomas and Friends character, but these are really made for the older fans with disposable income. They're not really being made with like a general audience in mind. I mean, if you're a parent looking to fill a Thomas itch that your child may have, then you're probably going to go for something like Trackmaster or something like that. You know, something that will suit their needs far better. I mean, a young child is going to have a far better time playing with something like Trackmaster or some of the pull-along toys than something like this. I mean, this is really more for your older sort of Thomas fan, let's be real. About £110, then, I mean, you compare it to other 009 models, it is slightly cheaper than like the Quarry Hunslet. Comparing it to Bachmann's other diesels, that's the same price really effectively. I mean, when these first came out, these were slightly cheaper than they are now, but the going rate is about £110. Would I say it's worth it? If you value the accuracy of the model, how well it runs, how good it looks, you know, I mean, yeah, it is, I would say, worth it. So that concludes my review of Rusty from Bachmann. What do you think of the model? Have you got one of these? What's your experience been? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Cookie Cook Trains, out.
See you next time on Cookie Cook Trains.